Welcome to episode 9, visiting family in the Los Angeles area and getting the beach vibe. Enjoy!
Leaving San Diego, we decided to drive as near the ocean as we could to our destination, Thousand Oaks. The views were magnificent most of the way, with beaches and cliffs on either side. We went through a few cities along the way, amongst them iconic Santa Monica. Then Malibu, Pacific Coast Highway, or PCH, is narrow with ton of fast traffic and construction, a bit hectic with a trailer in tow. Near our destination, climbing up the Santa Monica Mountains through a few tunnels. It was great visiting again with Carolyn's sister Katia and her better half Blake. As usual, they rolled a red carpet and had a ton of Mexican food cooked for us all, including Philip and Becca, who flew in for the week as well. On top of that, they've organized a 1-hour sound bath session with Mikiko, which felt like 15 minutes. This was an amazing experience and we highly recommend it. As we were near the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library, we spent a few hours visiting. It had a temporary Star Wars exhibit, which brought back good memories of what made the saga a huge success. Nicely done. As for the permanent exhibit, you quickly realize there were a lot of things happening during his presidency. A replica of the Oval Office, the actual Air Force One of his presidency, and you can even climb aboard. An earlier version of Marine One, the helicopter, and even the Beast. Overall, this was a very nice surprise with tons to see and read. Of course, during our stay, we did the beaches. A few times at Zuma Beach, great long beach you can walk and where the waves are not too nasty. The Pacific Ocean water is quite cold at 64 Fahrenheit or 17 Celsius, but so refreshing once in it. I even managed to do a bit of bodyboard. On that same beach, Philip did the big thing and finally proposed to Becca. That was pretty epic moment. Woohoo! Then we had a great lunch at the Sunset Restaurant in Malibu. With all this driving of the last couple of weeks, we had to move our legs a bit and went hiking from Rancho Sierra Vista, Satwiwa to Point Mugu Beach via the Big Sycamore Canyon Trail. Huge downhill at the start, then relatively flat with a few creeks to cross. Nobody got wet. Great view of Bonnie Peak, a sacred Native American Shuma site, one of the highest in the Santa Monica Mountains at 2,800 feet or 861 meters. The end point was Point Mugu Beach, with its big waves that made it almost impossible to swim in, but beautiful with its nearby cliffs. Our grand finale was the Foo Fighters show at the Los Angeles BMO Stadium. Blake managed to grab tickets for us all back in December, and that was the origination of our Route 66 trip. The show was great with just over 2.5 hours of head-banging rock with all the popular singles being played. The light effects were also great, and the open-air venue was perfect for a huge firework on the final note of Everlong. What a great show that was. Our next episode is our return trip home, and it will start with Vegas. Enjoy.